Greetings, members one and all of the Salvation Nation. Gold and other treasure has been recovered from a 366-year-old shipwreck. Let's explore! Sorry for the clickbait title. It just so happens that this story that I'm about to share with you completely falls in line with every word of that title. Who would have thunk it? Yes, indeed. I do like to make the content meet the title in most of my videos, even if I try to find clever titles to match. But nonetheless, if you enjoy stories like this, I hope you will consider subscribing to the channel and checking out the playlist called Found Precious Metals Treasure. The image that you see here before you is some of an example of the sampling of treasures found on this ship, which, by the way, this had millions of other artifacts that were found over the years, but this is something that's been recovered for a new museum that will display the bounty. This is from livescience.com. A treasure trove of gold coins, gemstones, and jewels was recently uncovered at a 360-year-old Spanish shipwreck. In an effort to conserve what's left of the ship and its prize cargo, an international team of preservationists and underwater archaeologists has been working to recover objects from the shipwreck, which sits in the Atlantic Ocean about 43 miles off the coast of the Bahamas. Known as the Nuestra Señora de las Maravillas, Our Lady of the Wonders in Spanish, the 891-ton, 808 metric tons galleon was traveling between Spain and Colombia in 1656 to pick up a cargo of silver when a navigational error caused it to collide with another vessel in the Spanish fleet. The accident forced the ship to run aground on a coral reef. An estimated 600 of the 650 people on board died in the crash. That's very sad. That's, devastating. The organization said in a statement, more than 3 centuries later, the wreckage is spread across 8 miles of the ocean floor. Here's another image of one of the vessels here, a glass wine bottle, one of the many day-to-day objects used of the ship's crew. Very interesting indeed. We can't blow that picture up, but this one we can. Look at that. It's pretty amazing. Vessel. And the jewels around it as well were very, very cool. Because historians often consider the Maravillas one of the great treasure-laden Spanish galleons, the shipwreck has become a target for looters. The vast majority of the treasure, listen to this mind-blowing statistics, approximately 3.5 million items, was ransacked between 1656 and the early 1990s. So that's a lot of years that it's been ransacked. People have been buying it. This is according to the Bahamas Maritime Museum. To help protect the remaining artifacts, Allen Exploration, Allen X, an organization that specializes in finding historic shipwrecks, has partnered with the Bahamian government to recover what's left of the ship and its cargo. The Maravillas is an iconic part of the Bahamas maritime history, Carl Allen, founder of the Allen Exploration, said in a statement. The wreck of the galleon had a tough history, heavily salvaged by Spanish, English, French, Dutch, Bahamian, and American expeditions in the 17th and 18th centuries, and blitzed by salvors from the 1970s to the early 1990s. So much data has been sadly lost from the savage wreck. And here we can see a blow-up of what the ship looked like. Yes, indeed. Over the past 2 years, Allen and his team were able to recover a number of items from the wreckage, including the last remnants of the ship itself. A stone ballast, iron fasteners that on one time held the hull together, and a wing nut from a bronze navigational instrument called the astrolabe. Other finds included items that were used by the crew, such as jars from Spain, plates from China and Mexico, and personal belongings like a silver sword hilt, a pearl ring, wine bottles, and 4 pendants worn by knights of the Order of Santiago, a 12th century Spanish and Portuguese religious and military order. And no talk of coins yet, but one of the gold pendants features a large oval Colombian emerald and a dozen smaller emeralds, which may represent the 12 apostles, alongside a heraldic motif known as the Cross of St. James, according to CNN. How these tiny pendants survived in the harsh waters and how we managed to find them is a miracle of the maravillas, Allen said in the statement. But really, it may be more the fact that gold's properties mean that salt water or many other items do not have any effect on silver or on gold, because it does not react. It maintains its luster and its shine. Yes, indeed. But perhaps the most captivating of all the finds in the precious cargo that the Maravillas was hauling, a stockpile of silver and gold coins. There we go. Now we can get to the coins. Emeralds, amethyst, and a 75-pound silver bar. That's over 1,000 ounces. That's a contract-sized silver bar right there. Maybe that was the early days of the COMEX. You think? You never know. The Allen X team is currently examining everything from ceramics to amethyst to maximize the knowledge this wreck can share with the world, the organization said in a statement. Many of the items recovered from the shipwreck will become a permanent collection of the Bahamas Maritime Museum, which opens in Freeport on the 8th of August. And of course, as of the recording of this video, it means that it is already open just hours ago. But that's pretty amazing indeed. And these finds that they found here is a good thing. These silver and gold coins would be interesting to see in that 75-pound bar. We'd love to know what some of the others have found in the course of time from 1656 up until the 1990s. But amazing that they were able to capture this, and it looks like they got the best part of the treasure. But who knows? We really don't know. But fascinating to see these gold coins, gemstones, and this cross as well. That's pretty cool. And other little things there in the shipwreck. What an amazing find. So let me know what your thoughts are of this find here. I do like to cover stories like this of found precious metals treasure. It's amazing how many of them are out there. There's some actually I don't get to, but I thought I'd share this with the community. Fascinating indeed. And also thanks to several other community members who send me stories like this. And I hope you will consider pressing that thumbs up button and sharing this story with others. I'd like to extend a multitude of gratitude to you all for taking the time to watch, and to encourage you to please rate, share, comment, and subscribe.